Well, changing the culture of public accountability is the aim of new legislation, the Fiscal Responsibility Bill. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, the Honourable Peter Turnquest, sees the proposed law as pivotal to the government's economic action plan, underpinned by fiscal discipline. Here's Fern Carey.
The new draft Fiscal Responsibility Bill is being called a landmark piece of legislation. It puts rules and guidelines in place for the way present and future governments spend and account for public money. This as the national debt stands at nearly $8 billion. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, the Honourable Peter Turnquest, says the proposed legislation will also create a system for more financial discipline.
The proposed fiscal responsibility legislation honors a campaign commitment to make fiscal discipline a central component of our economic action plan, establishes sound governing principles to guide the process, creates an ongoing system of checks and balances, sets limits to control the deficit, establishes caps on debt levels, reins in overall government spending, mandates an unprecedented level of transparency.
An independent 5-member Fiscal Responsibility Council will also be established to conduct ongoing assessments of the government's finances and to make those assessments public.
The government is also mandated to provide its fiscal strategy report to the Fiscal Responsibility Council and also to the Parliament. The new law will require the government to submit a fiscal adjustment plan to explain any proposed deviations from its fiscal strategy report. The law will require the government to present a fiscal impact analysis along with any new spending proposals that falls outside of the approved budget.
The proposed law will also put mechanisms in place to curb government spending during an election year. Meanwhile, the legislation will be implemented over a 3-year period.
The overarching strategic goal pivots on the fiscal objectives, which are to 1. Lower the deficit and maintain a sustainable fiscal balance. 2. Lower debt to sustainable long-term levels. 3. Maintain current expenditure growth in line with growth in nominal GDP. We believe that this combination of fiscal objectives will achieve sustainability in government's finances and ensure the long-run stability and viability of the Bahamian economy.
The bill is expected to be tabled in Parliament to coincide with the 2018-2019 budget later this month. Fern Carey, ZNS Network News.